Sometimes mudjacking or polyjacking isn't always the answer to fixing an existing concrete slab / sidewalk or garage floor of some kind that has dropped or buckled to a certain point to where either it is so bad that you'd spend a lot of money into something that you may want to consider actually just tearing out and repouring because of the amount of money that it would take for a project like that. You know, fixing an existing buckled, really bad concrete floor, or if it's dropped to 10 inches, and better to get a concrete quote to actually get it potentially torn out, put the money into actually getting it maybe torn out and re-poured. It just depends on the size of the job. You know, if it's something small, we have a minimum, which is about $1,500. But it's a pretty affordable procedure. We do a lot of it, and you know, if you go to a sidewalk that is sunken in an inch or so, and you're kind of getting clipped up by your foot or your shoe a little bit, it is much cheaper to go through and polyjack a slab that's still salvageable without having to. It is significantly less expensive as opposed to tearing it out and re-pouring new, because it can get that side of things. Or if it's a driveway, if it's a big 12-foot by 30-foot section of a driveway that's dropped an inch or 2 inches, even 3 inches, it's significantly cheaper to bring that up, you know, back to a more plumb level as opposed to actual tear out and re-pour of a big, you know, something like that. When it comes to either the polyjacking or a re-pour, you're not going to do both. You're not going to come in and fill poly, or you're always going to, the contractor, the concrete guy would usually come in and tear out an old and regrade, come in and lay the gravel the way they can form it and rebar it the proper way, and there would be it's one or the other.